Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is a digital asset space. Good evening. Happy Monday to you. What in the wide world is going on in this joint? Oh, wow. This is crazy and exciting news. Holy wow. That is some interesting stuff. Jay Clayton going out taking swings, going out swinging. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Wow, we're gonna definitely get into that. We're gonna go over a tweet that blockchain backer shared that I think is spot on. I think it's dead on, and we're gonna share that. We're gonna talk about that a little bit as well. I did see that our dude Jungle Link did a video about it as well. I didn't get a chance to watch it. It did come up on my feed that he did a video, like a 7-minute video on that as well. Maybe we'll listen to some of that together. Interesting. I hope that the community gets the big picture and is not scared. I hope that the community as a whole gets this and does not have weak hands, because this is just a prime example of they not wanting us to win. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And so we're going to talk about this. This lawsuit is hilarious. We're going to get into that for sure. Interesting stuff. All right. So let's get into. I'm not going to hang out that long tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's roll this intro and just talk a little bit about the noise that is the SEC. Guys, good evening and happy Monday to you. Gosh, I just I had to make sure I bought some more XRP before I got on the live streams. So I got some more, snatched them up for 48 cents, maybe 48.5 cents. So very cool, very great that he got another buying opportunity for $2 for $1. I'm like, yep. Even if I just do $100, just taking advantage of the $2 for $1, right? You got it, right? You got to take advantage. Well, for me, in the crypto seizure zone, like, yeah, we got to take advantage of that. I didn't even tell them it's crypto seizure. I'm like, I'm just going to do it. You got to take advantage of that, right? Get that average cost of entry down, because I was buying some stuff at 50 cents. Make no mistake about that. So the chance to get it at 48 or less than 50 is absolutely cool. Absolutely cool stuff. So yeah, so Brad Garlinghouse is the one who puts it out there. Brad Garlinghouse is the one who puts it out there that Ripple is going to be sued. That is fascinating to me. It really is. Let me say hey to the family. We're going to get into this. What is going on? D. Daniels was first. What's good, bro? Bro, easy. Is XRP going to drop? Probably going to go down a little bit more. TJ Jackson is in the building. What's good with you, bro? Great Uncle Al. I'm buying the dip. I hear you. I bought that dip, bro. Bought the dip. Ani Val's in the building. Another lady in crypto. Good to see you tonight, miss. Converted to dip. Cool. Ansari Digital Worldwide. What's going on, bro? Peace to you. Big John, what's going on, brother? Down 18. XRP is not in trouble, my friend. Gatsby. Hey, Siege. What's good, guys? Good to see you. Rob Singh is in the building. The NADA fits the picture. Indeed, it does. Darren Carter, what's good, brother? I feel like it's all part of, let me share this with the family. I feel like it's all part of trying to get investors to take their money out. Obviously, this proves how powerful Ripple is as a whole and how big XRP is. Yeah, I tend to agree with you, my friend. I tend to agree with you. I really, really do tend to agree with you for sure. This is a Clubhouse worthy conversation there on the app trashing Ripple. Yeah, why no lawsuits for Bitcoin or Ethereum? Why just give them the blessing? It's got to make you think, doesn't it? I'm sorry. It really does make you think. So, Stephen Kurtz, good to see you. Crypto Royce is in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. You are just in time, bro. Just in time is right. Wi-Fi, what's good? Yo, what's up, CJ Lessons? What's going on, my friend? John Doe, hey, bro. How are you? Diego G, good evening, my friend. Yeah. Oh, wow. Sold 80% of my XRP into Bitcoin at 78 cents and sold the rest after the airdrop. Wow. I hope that made you happy, Patrick. I hope that makes you happy, my friend. Just a squall in the perfect storm, said Silent our guy. Indeed. Yeah, welcome all the new people on the channel that's checking in tonight. John O, do me a favor, guys. It's close to 100 people on the stream. Hit that like and subscribe at 10:15 in the evening. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell for sure. John O, I like it. I like it, bro. I like it. John O, I just collateralized some XRP on Celsius this morning. Perfect time to buy the dip. So you did a collateralized deposition? Is that what you're saying, John O? Yeah, you might be perfect going on that timing, right? You did a little CDP. You leveraged your assets versus liquidating. I'm looking at the blockfolio, and boy, oh boy, that's a big time change there. Look at that. I'm just excited after watching Blockchain Backers video this morning, and now seeing this. But I got to tell you, there's one asset out there that doesn't matter. I got two assets here. Don't matter what's going on in the market. It is doing its thing. Elron and Anchor. Holy wow, right? So guys, listen. Let me share Blockchain's backer sentiments, then I'll see what you guys think. I think it's spot on. Surreal Way says, Surreal Way, does it scare me? Not in the least bit. Does it scare me? And after I go with Blockchain Backers tweet, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you what. This reminds me. This incident really reminds me of something kind of like real personal or close to me, having been involved in these type of lawsuits. It's a really, really interesting thing when the alphabets, as we like to call them in my profession, we call them the alphabets, right? Like, so I'm a networker, right, with a cash flow business. And we call them the alphabets because they seem to, appointed and not elected. These people seem to think that they can just kind of do what they want when they want. It's interesting to say the least. Let's go with Blockchain Backers thing. We'll talk about that. I'm sorry. I love that. Criminals don't. What did you say? You said criminals don't scare legitimacy. Indeed. Absolutely. I got water instead of tea. Let's share this here real quick. Blockchain Backer said 2 sell-off events in a 9-day period. 2 sell-off events in a 9-day period. Flare Snapshot, the Flare Snapshot, and SEC News. Biggest news bomb dropped at the bottom of the range. Last week hands shaken out here. Low prices with fear, uncertainty, and doubt. News gets the last ones out. Wait. Someone wants me to sell here. I think that is perfectly spot on. I really, really do. Have you guys been kind of paying attention to BC's Backers videos? I listened to him today, and he said something about finances and all day being in finances. Like, slowly and slowly. How many of you are kind of curious as to where the blockchain backer come from? How did he just pop on the scene, doing these videos and doing this TA? How in the heck did his channel scream to over 80-something thousand subs in months? How did that happen? He said something about, I study finances, or I'm in finances like all day. So I feel like he got some kind of financial background or something. I know people have tried to kind of get him on the show and ask him like, where'd you come from, right? Because he always says business. But in any case, I think that is spot on what he says. That is an attempt to get the weak hands out. I really and truly believe that. I really do. First of all, let me point the obvious out for us, right? EOS, and Dan Larimer and the boys. I don't know, somewhere between 3 and 5 billion. Somewhere between $3 and $5 billion raised in their ICO. Ripple didn't even have an ICO. 3 to 5 billion. SEC comes in, sues them, fines them, and say, yeah. Continue on, my friend. $3 to $5 billion. Do you guys remember that? What about the other one? The other one is Ken. Remember KIN? Find them. Yeah, go on your way. So I am not worried about this in the least bit. And I think we need to check out some Brad Garlinghouse stuff too. Stuart Alderati mentioned it as well, about what FinCEN did ways back. Isn't it interesting? FinCEN's kind of bringing itself back into the forefront again. Really interesting stuff there. Really interesting stuff. So just remember that. Right? Just remember that. You know what I mean? Yeah, Nolan, that couldn't be the first. That's the biggest thing that I think is so interesting, is that people are so misinformed in this space. It's really unbelievable. It's really unbelievable. You know, that's really, it's so uncertain, because all they'll do is she'll just listen to someone else and listen to someone else and listen to someone else on Twitter or YouTube, and they really never do their homework to look at things. It's sad. But the EOS, right? Again, 3 to 5 billion, somewhere around that round raised, and they got a fine, a little slap on the finger, a slap on the hand. That was it. And Ken, the KIN as well. And I know KIN was like really wanting to take it to the SEC. You know, they really wanted to they fought it, you know, that type of deal. Now they're not the powerhouse. Ken is not the powerhouse that Ripple is. And even EOS with 3 to 5 billion raised in the ICO is not the powerhouse that Ripple is. It's not the behemoth, the monster, right? The giant that is Ripple, right? And so, you know, look. When you get FinCEN calling the currency and other nations of the world saying it's not a security, it's just, what's the word I want to use? Drama, right? Smoke and mirrors. It really is just smoke and mirrors. I mean, first of all, 2 months ago, Jay Clayton 2 months ago says, yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna step out early. Just gonna let you guys go. And now the news from Brad Garlinghouse, I find that to be very fascinating. I really do. I find that very fascinating. Justin Chapman, I would tend to agree with you, my friend. And again, we have personal experience with these kind of these alphabets the alphabet guys just overstepping their bounds and thinking they're in their right to do so. It's pretty it's pretty funny. But man, I got to tell you, you know what I mean? It's just Eddie P says, if y'all scared of this lawsuit, you haven't been around since 2020, since 2017, and it shows. As you know what I mean? Really, it is something for sure. What's going on, Texas Crypto? Good to see you, my friend. Good evening. Yeah, Darren, I do see the pattern, bro. I do, my friend. They announced crypto to become the next asset class to be traded. Government, right? They just did that. Governments want to regulate digital wallets. Coinbase files for an IPO. Ledgers get hacked. Ripple gets sued. You see the pattern? Oh, indeed. It is something. I got to tell you. Let's go over some Brad Garlinghouse stuff here. Let me find that for you first. That was really interesting to hear from him. I just, I don't know. I guess it's, I don't know. Is it odd that he would be the one to say that and not the SEC? Why isn't Clayton coming out and saying something? Why are the people from the SEC not coming out and saying they're doing something? Like, why do you think that is? Interesting stuff. Really. But guys, for me, just seeing the pattern, what happened with EOS and again, the Ken token, I am not worried about this in the least bit. There may be more to it. Maybe we'll hear from Mickey B. Fresh, but Jay Clayton is taking notes from the Grinch this holiday season. Wow. Leaving the actual legal work to the next administration. Brad Garlinghouse, body blows. Body blows right there. Unbelievable. Stuart Alderati tweeted, in 2015, the United States government concluded XRP was a virtual currency. Last I checked, the SEC is still part of the U.S. government. Here's the plus side. The industry will finally get the clarity it deserves. Goodbye, Howey Test. Hello, Ripple Test. Bye, Felicia. That's what I have to say about that. Unbelievable. And then another tweet from Brad. Today, the SEC voted to attack crypto. Chairman Jay Clayton, in his final act, is picking winners and trying to limit the U.S. innovation in the crypto industry to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Wow. Let's see what else he said here. Yeah. We know crypto and blockchain technologies aren't going anywhere. Ripple has and will continue to use XRP because it is the best digital asset for payments, speed, cost, scalability, and energy efficiency. It's traded on 200 plus exchanges globally and will continue to thrive. The SEC, out of step with other G20 countries and the rest of the U.S. government, should not be able to cherry pick what innovation looks like, especially when their decision directly benefits China. Make no mistake, we are ready to fight and win. We are ready to fight and win. The battle is just beginning. That reminds me of my business partner, right? It really, really does. That is some good stuff right there. I hope you guys had a chance to go over that. I hope you guys had a chance to check that out. Is Deep Mind? Is Deep Mind in the building? What's going on, Deep Mind? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you tonight. That's right there from Brad. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Hope that makes sense to you, right? So these independent SEC is a what do they call the SEC and the OCC? The SEC and the OCC. I forget what they call it. I forget what they call it. But the president had signed an executive order allowing for agencies like the OCC and such to be able to move forward to thwart the, to kind of move forward with progress and innovation, right? So that they can move forward, not be left behind. And I forget the name of the executive order. It's not the executive order 13772. It's another one. But in any case, so that's where the SEC falls in line. Forget what they call it. I don't know if it's an independent agency. Is it they call it an independent agency? Deep Mind. I forget what it is. Alex Sheet is in the building. Is that right? No, he's not on the defense. Not at all. I'm about to buy XRP tonight, Justin. I hear you, my friend. I got some. It's XRP Lava's here. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point too. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's hashtag can't stop progress. Yeah, I was going to go over that article from Fortune, but I didn't go. I'm not going to go over it because it's probably inaccurate. That's right, Deep Mind. That's the truth right there. Crypto is built for everyone. Not everyone is built for crypto, though. Truth. Right? Truth. Well, Brad Garlinghouse has said it all. And again, I get that EOS got, they raised 3 to 5 billion something in their ICO, but Ripple is the behemoth in the digital asset space, right? They are. So this is right. This is just nonsense. And again, I think blockchain backer really says it all. It's about them wanting us out of this space. Right. And, I've said this a few times, Deep Mind, on the channel. I've always thought to myself that, when we talk in the top tier banks from Citi to JP Morgan to Goldman Sachs, right? I've always said that those guys have a better relationship with the SEC, right, than Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Lawson. I've always said that. And for me, this has always been about that. Right? They have a long-standing relationship. Jamie Dimon, the people from Goldman Sachs, whatever. Right? Whatever. He would right? To me, that's the established relationship, right? In other words, Brad and Chris are not the pals in the SEC with Clayton, right? That would be Jamie Dimon, people from Goldman, right? And the people from Citi, right? Those are the banks of the tier ones that don't want Ripple to succeed. Right? You know what I mean? So to me, that's what it's about, and I've always thought that because it makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. for taking this long to get any type of clarity to do the BTC and ETH thing, right? Because lo and behold, guess who holds a bunch of BTC and probably a bunch of ETH? That would be JP Morgan, right? You know, they're all in to get some of that, right? But this digital asset and this company that's looking to slow down their revenue, right? Because remember, those top tier banks like that, they benefit from correspondent banking. It's a major cash flow. It's a major cash flow for them. You know what I mean? It is. It's a major. Yeah, I hope we get that money in time. I hope the prices stay around this price so we can get a little bit more cash to get some. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right, and Tim, I certainly can't tell you what to do, my friend. What's your digital assets, my friend? Oh, it's not. It's not really a court thing, Jacob. Right? They sue. You know, they do most of what they're going to do outside of court. Generally, they get a fine, and that's kind of it. Again, just we can't forget that, you know, EOS was sued, Ken was sued by the SEC, right? Both of them walked out of there with a slap on the hand and the fine, right? Both of them, right? And again, I believe both of those guys had ICOs. Ripple never had ICO. You're welcome, Jacob. You're welcome. And so that's the thing, right? Again, BC Backer for me really said it all, right? Two significant events in 9 days, a flare snapshot in the SEC doing this. You know, you got to think like what that's about, right? And for me, you know, we always have to remember that we were not supposed to hold this digital asset, right? And so whatever's been decided, right? Whatever has been decided, whatever that is, XRP is the one. You know, this is the new system. The ledger is too viable. The ILP is too important. Whatever has been decided, right? Think about doing something like that on the way out. Just think about that. Just think about that. Absolutely insane, right? On the way out, he did no clarity, not a peep, not a word. And then on the way out, doesn't make any sense, right? Thank you, Jacob. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for supporting the channel, brother. And thanks for hanging out tonight. Yep, I certainly did. I certainly scooped some up. So, I mean, you got to think about why they would do something like that. So I just wanted to come on and talk about, I'm not going to cover this article, but I do find it fascinating, oddly fascinating that Brad would come out and say this, maybe just, you know, just to give people a heads up, I guess. I don't know. Without question, it's definitely smoke and mirrors. I agree with you, Richard Carr. I agree. XRP is Xavier. Indeed, it is. It's crazy, right? But I do think it is smoke and mirrors. I'll never forget people coming on this channel and talking about what Wall Street was doing. I think that they know. I think ultimately they know. I think, again, MoneyGram's use of XRP in the ODL was Wall Street's, institutional investors, whatever part of the government. It was their proof of concept. It was the proof of concept, right? Could this thing be, like, think about it, MoneyGram, U.S. licensed, regulatory licensed company uses XRP for whatever way, even if they hold it for 3 seconds. I don't know what they do, but they do. That had to get a blessing somewhere from someone at the SEC, right? So again, I don't know why. I don't know why the timing of it, but it doesn't make sense. Like it really, really, really doesn't make sense. Right, TJ? I was saying, like, Brad announcing it himself is a little on the odd side, but that's right, Wi-Fi. And that's really important, I think. I think it's really, really important because I do think that, I don't know. I know that Jeremy Allaire has said something about what FinCEN, the whole digital, not FinCEN, Mnuchin is doing. But that's a great point. MoneyGram is supporting the KYC regs, which says a lot for Ripple as their partners and have been compliant all along. Indeed, it does. It really does. It really, really does. Ansari says, no, Brad announcing it is the art of the war. It's the war strategy, people. I hear you, Ansari. I hear you, bro. Yep. Yeah, something is definitely up. Yeah, I mean, something is definitely up, and it's just a wide opening for me. Right? Good night, Marcelo. Appreciate you hanging out tonight, bro. It's just interesting to me. The timing of it is interesting. But hey, this is what makes for a great bull run, doesn't it? This is what makes for a great run. Because look, if there's news of a suit, then it's got to be news of the win. Right? If there's news of a lawsuit, then there has to be some news of the win. And that's coming. Big Face No Cap says a great move. Indeed, I like it, Ansar. I like it. I'm liking it, bro. You reveal your enemy's move before he makes the move. Rick says, hold him for 19 months and I'm not moving. I hear you. Yeah, most of us has been 300 plus days. I did, Cameron. You certainly have to make your own decision for yourself, my friend. But I did snatch up a little bit just to say I got 2 for $1. Yeah, you go. That's right, Justin. This is a steroid version of the chain link FUD. I agree with you. So again, if there's some kind of a thing from the SEC about a lawsuit, then there's got to be something comes out about the win, right? Whatever that win is going to look like for Ripple, because it's going to be a win. It really is. And Stuart Alderati's pointing out about what happened with FinCEN is important. The OCC and where they're moving is important. It really is. And so it's going to be an interesting thing. I just don't know how long something like this will take. I don't know how long the thing with Ken Token took, the suit with Ken Token to be settled or in the end be fined. And I don't know how long it took with EOS. I had this feeling that I was really quick. It feels like those things, once you heard about it, it was over really quick. So 47.9, man, bummer. Mine was 48 and change. I got some. So there it is, guys. I just want to talk to you about that. And I think, again, it is so very important. Let me find blockchain backers thing again so you guys can see it. I truly believe this is what it really is about. There it is. Let me share. This is what I think it's all about, guys. Again, I'm going to share this with you guys. I really, really do. Here it is right here. 2 sell-off events in a 9-day period. Flare snapshot, SEC news. Biggest news bombs dropped at the bottom of the range. Last weekend shaking out here. Low prices with FUD news gets the last one out. I'm blindly buying because clearly someone wants me to sell here. Yes, indeed. And I think that ultimately is it, guys. I really, really do believe that ultimately that is it. Oh, wow. Thank you, Mia, Maya Ebel. I appreciate that, my friend. Thanks for what you do, Crypto Siege. My opinion on this is that they are attacking Ripple because of its threat to fiat, when in fact, XRP is providing a benefit to fiat and banks. Nicely said, my friend. And it's an interesting thing to really look at what's going on. It really, really is. We clearly have the best technology. Clearly, and especially just in terms of cross-border payments, we're clearly out in front of everyone else. Clearly. And the only reason why we're not out in front of everyone in smart contracts is because Brad decided to focus in on one thing and not be spread thin, right? You remember the peanut butter manifesto. Otherwise, we would be clearly ahead in smart contracts as well, right? And so the technology is what it is. And most people don't understand it in this space. The people who are trying to FUD this video right now don't even understand that the second blockchain, the second digital asset created in this space is not Ethereum. It was XRP. Taken, right? And the guys like Arthur Brito, right? The guys like David Schwartz and Jeb McCaleb and Stefan Thomas and Evan Schwartz, they wanted to make a bigger and better. They wanted to improve upon Bitcoin. They were around in the early days. But a lot of people don't understand that. And they did. They made it better. They came up with a better way to do it. And thank you again, my friend Maya. Hope I'm saying your name right, my friend. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I definitely appreciate that. Right? So that, my guys, is the deal. Yes, the Flare is going to do that. One bull and they're just, yes. Right? That's right. That's right, Julian. That's exactly right. When they say you got lucky, remind them of today. Right? Right? Because, you know, if again, it gets some kind of public thing with this lawsuit, then they'll win. Right? Right? Maybe it's redoing the Howey test. I know they've been looking at that. I really know that they have. Looking into change that and realizing that that Howey test is ancient. It applies to the 10th century. Never mind the freaking 21st century. So, God, yeah, and in the end, you know, that's exactly what I'm thinking, Richard, as well. But Julian Flash, I love your point, my friend. I love your point. You know, when they say you got lucky, remind them of today. That's exactly right. Sean Thompson says, Siege, lawsuit is on our side, big league. I agree. I really do. I agree with you, my friend. I really, really do, because this is going to clear some stuff up. This is going to bring stuff to the table and get it cleared up, because clearly XRP can Ripple, the company, the people behind it. And let's not forget that there are big time people behind the company. And Ripple has said time and time again, the greatest asset is XRP. So this is going to bring clarity. It's going to bring light and bring clarity. I can't imagine what's going to happen here in the next week or so, or 2 weeks, with Brad on this station, on this station, on this station, and talking. I can't imagine. I can't imagine what's going to happen from this. It's going to be absolutely exciting. Goodness knows, who knows what's going to happen to the price now. Like, Who knows what's going to happen now? So that's some interesting stuff there, guys. All the world is a stage. Xavier Keys, how are you, my friend? Thanks for checking in tonight. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna look again. If a company can raise $3 to $5 billion in an ICO and just get a slap on the hand from the ICO, I mean from the SEC, EOS did that, damn Larimer, right? And just get a little, and that's it. Yeah, nothing to worry about here, guys. All right, guys. Listen, I gotta wrap up. I gotta head out. I gotta get some things done here. Do some time with spend some time with Miss Crypto Thieves. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight, guys. It's been a really, really cool hang. Thanks again for the guys that for the super chats and for supporting the channel. I definitely appreciate that big time, guys. Get on Twitter. Check out that BC Backer comment or tweet. Remind yourself of what is really going on. They want your assets. They want your crypto. Remember, we can't forget, right? Let me end the stream reminding you of this, and that is old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want you to win. They really don't. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know. That the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya.